Okay, we're going to look at the least common multiples and GCFs. Least common multiples, the M, just think of where you got to know your multiplication tables. So we're going to use multiplication tables for that. Let's see. Let's see if I can grab this guy here. I think I got him. Okay, there he is. So for M, your multiplication tables. Now, for the GCF, factor means division. Okay, you have to know how your division tables. Divide by 1, 2, 3, and etc. Okay, let's get an example here. So let me get my pencil. There we go. So let's say we have the numbers 2, 10, and 15. And I want to find the least common multiple for these three. And then I want to find the greatest common factor for 2, 10, and 15. So let's start off with the lowest common multiple. Okay, so I have to know my timetables for my 2s, 10s, and 15s. Let's start off with the timetables for the 10 and the 15. And see that I'm starting off with the largest numbers first when I'm dealing with the least common multiples. So I start off with my larger numbers. So in my 10 timetables and our 15 timetables, what number do they have in common? Well, I know this is 10, 20, 30, and this is 15, 30, 45. So they both have 30 in common. So 30 is in both the timetables. Then once I get the largest numbers out of the way, then I go to my smallest. All right, so what number is in the 30 timetables and in the 2 timetables? And that would be 30. 30 is in both the 2 timetables and the 30 timetables. So it's 30. That's my least common multiple. Now, for the GCF, I have to divide. So, what number can I divide both? And I'm going to start with the smallest numbers first. Okay. All right. So, for finding the greatest common factors, we look at the small numbers. So, I can divide this by 1 and this by 2. And that's it. So, for 10, I can go 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay. And you see it has 2 in common. And then for 15, I can divide that by 1, 3, 5, and 15. And what number do they all have in common? It's 1. So 1 is the greatest common factor. It's here, here, and here when it comes to dividing.